Such a tease.
Okay, let's give it one more shot here. If it crashes again, then I'll just be able to, I'll just switch gears, switch to a different game. Hopefully that OBS doesn't crash with another game. So, let's see here. Gotcha, my
Ah, yes, the tongue. Yet another piece of pleasurable anatomy you'll soon have to do without. All those pretty little symptoms, sundering skin, dissolving guts, they haven't manifested yet, have they? One might say you're a paragon of luck. I'll be there when it runs out.
Okay, let's try to go get this thing. Here we go.
The sigil of the harpers.
We have
Odd
guidance.
for their kind to misplace this.
Pick up some stuff. Oh, we failed the perception. It's okay. Just a few gold points. Something over here. Nada. Let's go up.
Let's have a look.
Perfect. We got more lockpicks. Let's see if now we can lockpick this thing. We have two of them. Go ahead and lockpick this. And now we can add guidance. Jeez, this is exactly what I needed. Okay. I'm gonna try lockpicking this one too. Again with the guidance. Fantastic. So open. This will pick up at the wares, and then we can go ahead and read this. And open. Click calm. And I'll go ahead and sell both those chests. Okay. We can head back. 3 more turns of guidance. More turns. See, I also like just the way this is all laid out too for any sort of concentration or anything like that. It's just pretty seamless there. Jump. Okay. Let's see. One second. I wonder if we are, well, we'll head over here. We'll get some more free XP by getting to this person over here.
People up ahead. Something's wrong.
Not like that. You're a true soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
Medicine. And we have guidance, so that's also good. Oh. Good thing we got inspouse. Okay.
He's hurt badly. An oil bear got him deep. If there's anything
An
you can
oil
do...
bear.
I'm watching you.
The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head.
Hold this there.
Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna, new recruits. Yours to shepherd.
Protect them. He's a true soul. Mind him. He will. He.
Oh, that guy ain't make it too long.
Edwin! Ed! Please!
He's with the Absolute now. You're a true soul. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen. Like you. Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin.
Why are you out here? The wilderness dangerous.
We know that all too well, sir, but the Absolute sent us here.
What are you
We're
doing
looking
here?
for fugitives. Survivors from that ship that crashed farther west of here.
These fugitives, tell me
We
more.
don't know what they look like, but anyone who survived that crash is bound to be injured. That's enough to get us started. The Absolute wants them found. At any cost.
Can't forget the owlbear so lives ago.
What? And just... leave Ed? I suppose he'd want us to go on. Find a way to honor his sacrifice.
Yeah, man.
May the
Get out of
Absolute
here.
guide us.
True soul. Absolute. Oh, what?
Strange power resonates within the corpse. It calls to you. Most corpses feel like toys before you, to be played with and discarded when you tire.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
This body seems different. A friend calls out from the corpse, desperate to be freed. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
Embrace it. And we got the tadpole. Okay. Now let's loot the body. What's it got? Let's send this one to camp. Send all of that to camp. Pick this up and decide. Let's see. Okay. That's the Owlbear Cave. Spoon.
Mind if I do?
Okay. And then in there is going to be where the owlbear is. We do not want to do that right now. Here, we should have some good stuff around here. Fishies. Camp. Got basket.
All is ash and meat.
This is the good stuff. So these berries are great because I like to throw them on my hotbar. Let's see if I can do that again. Where did they go? We'll send all this to camp. Adding that there. These are basically a free heal. While in combat, they do not cost an action, any sort of action economy. And they provide 1d6 healing or something like that. So it's not like some crazy good healing. But in a pinch, you can pop 3-4 of those and you're good. With 3 of those, you've essentially done a potion. Just regular one of these. Cut the scratch.
Keep moving, stranger. Quietly.
What happened here?
I told you to go.
Do intimidation, persuasion, perception. Let the enemy. I promise. Guidance. Ooh, nice, 16.
There's death in your scent, but not in your words. Still, you should go. My friend is injured. He needs rest.
I don't think he's gonna wake up.
Of course he will. And then we'll return home.
Okay, what's your name?
He calls me Scratch. You can do the same.
Okay. You can join me
No.
if you'd like.
I won't leave him.
Okay, if he doesn't wake up, follow my scent out
If
again.
it comes to that, I may. Thank you.
Okay, we'll finish looting the stuff around here, make sure we're not missing anything. There might be a few things we're missing, but it should generally be okay. Keep going this way.
Dead goblins. Dead travelers.
It's at the camp. Good stuff. At the wares. That up. Wares, pick that up. Another mushroom here. But we do have, we can come over here. Our disguise. We can disguise ourselves as a, where is it? Drow. Where is it? Ah, here we go. Drow.
Shouldn't have wished to live in
That's a
more
drow. We
interesting
can go over
times.
here. I got surprised.
Well, boys, looks like we got ourselves a trespasser. Wait, a drow in the sun. Stand down. This one's got a touch of the absolute about her. Apologies, your lordship. Hard making you out from a distance.
Okay. We can say, I should pluck your eyes. He's not even
Please,
using
your
them.
greatness. Was an honest mistake is all. You'll get no more trouble from us. Promise.
Okay, and just like that, they'll let you go through. No, I'm surprised. So, otherwise, if you can't talk your way out or anything, you'd go into combat. You'd be surprised. So that means that it's an additional turn that they get of damaging you. All of them proccing their Fury of the Small. Just a bad time. Want some guidance here. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna try doing something real quick. Bring it down a little bit. See if that helps with the stutters. Did I loot that? Did I grab what was in there? I did. Okay. Now this one's good. Haste Helm just gives you additional movement on your first turn, which is always good. Let's go ahead and do that. A lot of upgrade mats here. Just all over the place. go. Potion of healing. Check the ledger.
It says there's a cellar here somewhere.
Couple more things. Herb hanger up here. Another herb hanger over there. Potion of sleep back there. We can go back there and see what else there is. And back down. More XP. Potion of healing. Bunch of just crafting mats and a bunch of good resources, really. Bunch of healing pots, bunch of elixirs. You really come out of this one with like everything you would need. The poison resistance. And then we can read the potion of healing recipe. Healer's log. Because we're gonna, I think, yeah, we should be. Hit the lever back there.
Something over there.
Pick up the bone cap. Made it. And then in this chest here, we have a closet. Shovel.
Shovel, never feed shovel, now call shovel.
The stench of sulfur fills your nose.
Wait, you're not Illy.
Ellie?
My master, tall, skinny, prick with ears. So, you're Shovel's master now. Fine.
A disgusting like creature.
And you, slab of beef with nipples.
That's wild.
Master Illy calls me Shovel. Don't like it? Change it.
This guy just mooed at me. That's crazy.
So,
That's fine.
what first, Master? Cutting locals? Raising the dead? Making them walk? Making them scream?
Something like pillage perhaps have been a word of follow.
Master is fun. More fun than Illy. Illy's so busy. Only cares about the book. Book this, book that. Oh!
What book?
Oh, Master should go see. Talk to the mirror. And remember, balsam, good for burns.
Don't trust the little imp. Or the closet, actually. Tell it my
I
name.
do not know this name. If you are known to my master, step forward and declare yourself an ally.
Yes,
Only
really.
a true ally of Ilintoth may pass. What think you of the Zolkir known as Zastan?
Foul retrograde.
You are no Zolkir, but Are you wise? Tell me, why might one use balsam ointment?
So we have, I spoke to the Quasi that treats burns. This is not what you want to do. You read it in a doctor's journal. You use balsam to clean a wound.
Acceptable. Finally.
He's trying to trick you.
If you could see anything in me, what would it be?
Look for whatever spell rid me of the worm in my head.
You seek to survive. You seek power. Be welcome.
Limited power. Unfortunately, it looks like my imp got replaced by shovel, which I guess makes sense. Only have one at a time, but well, pretty good spells there. Some more crafting mats. This is really good for like a monk. And that should be it, I think. Oh, I am carrying too much stuff. Let's the camp done. I think it's because of these two boxes here. 20 and 10. Set the camp. Okay. Whenever I'm ready to sell stuff, I'll just go ahead
Still breathing, despite everything.
and camp. If we go to this table, here's where we can actually get the XP for one of these. One of these. Maybe not. But we got the book that he was talking about over there. Oh, but I was gonna go get the key first. Key. Here. Now with this key, we don't have to worry about anything. Let's go over here. Hand down. Separate. So he's not following. Jump. Then I'm gonna just bring the book over. Jump. Bring the book over. Pick it up.
The book is locked tight with no visible keyhole, only an oval recess in the cover's mouth. You try to examine the book, but the longer you stare, the more those piercing amethyst eyes draw you in.
Okay, tuck it in the pack. Yeah, I guess none of these are do anything. Once we're done, over here, hit the lever. We're done. Up a bunch of crafting supplies. And the little friend. Oop. Should have toggled with. There he is. And I think we can get some XP from that. Let's take a look here. Here. Go ahead and jump. This chest is trapped. Bunch of weapons, a bunch of different stuff. Smoke powder barrel. We can send that one to camp. Might use it later. I'll pick this. Try again. Okay. Pick us up some infernal iron. We can send it to camp. Steel forge sword, and then we'll read the blacksmith's notes. And then we'll be cut. We're not going to be using that. I think there's something here. Now that we did that, our little closet is down. There we go. Now we can read.
Weapon blueprints. They call for Susa bark. If only I knew where to find it. Glad that caught my eye.
Immune to psychic damage. I think we are warlocks. Go ahead.
These webs are everywhere.
Way down, and then we can also do another approach there. But for now, this is good. Come up around here. We'll open it up. So now we can just walk right in. Oh. Got ogres over there. Oh. I think I'm gonna go sell some stuff. And I'll send these two to camp. Get them later when I can actually use them. Not going to be using these. So add to wares as well. We'll keep one of these in the tuck. Okay. So let's just go and sell some stuff. After we sell some stuff, we can we'll try to fight the I don't know if we should actually. God bless, so we can always do that. But yeah, this is where everybody is at. Everybody died. sell. We'll sell some stuff, and then we'll see if we can defeat that bugbear. I think I'm gonna try to do some.
Well met. Is there anything you need? Just some bits and bobs I no longer need?
Okay. Yeah, this scroll of blur is what I was looking for. I'll take the healing pots. Okay.
Sylvanas, guy.
And then I'll do a short rest
Time to get going.
to reset some of my stuff here. Okay. And then let's see if we can take on the bugbear. I'm gonna resummon my imp, actually. Then I am going to more of Agathis. No, I'll keep that. I already have Shadowblade. It's already packed in. Yep. Okay. We should be good. Okay. So the way we're gonna do this here is that all the way over there is a bugbear, and he is going to try to ambush that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna throw a healing pot basically as on the way as we can. Well, let's see. Let's
Just out of view.
sneak. Want to get up close so that we can throw this healing pot pretty much like smack on the way there, so that we can trigger the bless, because we have the ring that don't waste an action. Okay, there we go. But like I triggered that. Go ahead and fly him up here. I could do a sting. 5 damage, not bad. Okay. And then that's it.
Still on my feet.
For me, I am blessed for 2 turns. And it is surprise.
Follows me everywhere.
We beat an initiative. So we'll just come out with one of these off rip. And let's go ahead and hex its strength for some additional damage. Okay. Surprised. Do another big bite. Critical of that.
They're dying for me. All of them.
Then we can finish him off with good old Eldritch Blast. Let's get yelled at by this lady we just saved.
Good timing. Never been much of a fighter, so wrestling a bugbear would have gone poorly. But you're not here for heroics, are you? Avernus's stench is all over your skin. Let me guess. Your devil mistress sent you to get her soul coin back. Too bad. I earned it, fair and square.
This is the things I get.
Why, thank you, dread slayer of bugbears. You shall live forever in my memory. Now take my regards back to that pouting Irenes and leave me alone.
Okay, how about this? Give me the coin now. Let's get over with it.
Considering that's
A soul coin, true to its name, hold.
Okay, then we got the soul coin.
Breathe deep and move.
Go loot this bugbear real quick. And then what I want to do is go all the way over there.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Survival. Okay, let's set our destination again. All the way over here. Okay. Let's see if he's back. He is. Donnie's back. So let's try this again. We already see that this guy's a bit of a weirdo.
Quick word.
Where the hell did you disappear before? Okay. Is that our guidance now? Fantastic.
Watching his hands, you realize he's miming opening something.
Is it a chest? A door? Can you show me where it is? Pen?
He nods, then reaches for a concealed hatch.
Hey, thanks for showing me the door. Okay. And then what we can do here, see if this works. But essentially, we do damage here, leave. Oh, leave. Okay. Then we talk to Maul.
Well, look who's come to visit. My kids say you've been busy since you got here.
You saved Arabella from the Druids. Don't know what those bastards would have done.
And we can get the quest here for
And we're happy to be helped. Now, what can I
stealing
do
the
for you?
idol.
I do, as a matter of fact. Revenge.
We get that
You
good
saw
ring.
what those bastards that run the place were doing to Arabella, scaring the precious mite. I want to steal that big, shiny idol they're all chanting at.
What would you do with
The
something like that?
important thing is to get it away from them. That ritual's gonna get us all killed. And we can sell it once we get to the city. Thing like that's gotta be worth a small fortune.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Be careful. They look as brittle as old bark. But they're vicious. Anything else?
Have anything to trade? She has a couple things.
Anything else?
That's it.
You've been a friend to us. Come back anytime.
Okay.
Never see us coming.
And now that we spent some time away from that, we can come
Seems
back.
simple enough.
Come over here. How much money we have? Yeah. Come over here.
This individual doesn't seem particularly fond of you.
Just
Now's your
something in
chance
good
to.
faith. Okay. And so now we can essentially buy this thing from it for 191 gold. Boom. This is a really good ring. Shapeshifter's boon. So essentially anytime that we are shapeshifted, so let's see, let's throw that down right now. We can shapeshift to like an elf, for example. And so now we have this thing. It's a mark of the shifter. I get a 1d4 bonus to all checks. So super helpful early on, just to be able to have a good Then we can talk to Arabella here.
How Mum usually is.
Quiet, you pup. You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her.
How will mitigate better
Likewise.
circumstances?
Arabella?
Thank you for helping me.
Okay.
Stealing the idol. What were you thinking?
I was trying.
And speaking of stealing the idol, let's go do that. We've done it before successfully. Yes. You want to go ahead and click steal, and as he is reaching and grabbing the idol, you go to camp. So go ahead and camp. So you saw the idol being moved in transit to you. That's when you hit go to camp. It's in our inventory right now. Let's switch to our thing. Where is it? Here it is. Idol of Sylvanas. And then so we got Starian, Mizell, Will. We should put Gale's hand over there, but where he should be. Put it in this chest here, storage box. I don't want it to go missing. And then we don't have withers here yet, so that's what we're gonna go get once we get this ring. And we have Shadowheart. So now, if we go back, leave camp. Everyone is still here, doing per usual. They're chanting, unaffected, but we have the idol. They're not angry. They're not fighting.
I've got a long road ahead.
Unbothered by the idol. That way we go ahead and go back. Click them all.
I had a feeling you'd be back.
That's all yours.
Thanks. See you in Baldur's Gate, I hope. Now scram. Before I get emotional.
And we got the ring. That's the one we wanted. The +1 to armor class and +1 to saving throw. Pretty good early on. Okay. So with that, we can probably put this on. We'll keep the mark of the shapeshifter for conversational. We still have the buff, so at least it doesn't go away if we swap the ring away. And then we'll go to roadside cliffs.
Pity you aren't as good at grave robbing as you are at excuses.
Just being careful. Like my mum always said.
Death won't take me yet. Breathe.
God, look at that.
You made a grave mistake.
Hold that! Not another step!
Still breathing, despite everything. Very well. I'm coming for you.
Okay, so with that, I think that here it's done.
How much further?
Amazing! This imp carried. This imp carried. Okay, that got a little spooky there. got a little spooky.
Something good here. I hope.
And then come over here. Shapeshift again. This time as a, I think it's a halfling.
Mutatis mutandis.
Is it a halfling or no? I forgot which one it is. I think it's a gnome.
Why did you give a book? Everything all right out there?
As a gnome, you get performance of saying, yes, it's me, let me in. And it's a lower performance class, difficulty class, +5. So, yeah, it's a gnome. A lot easier to pass.
You sound a bit shaken, Moss. Hang on while I find the key.
Okay. And then we can go ahead and end the shapeshift.
Nothing hurts anymore.
Ugh.
Keep it together.
Oh, it keeps on there.
Where the hell? You're dead!
Go ahead. Nom nom. And then I think I'll have him drink a potion again.
Right. Let's go.
Booming blade. Because this guy likes to move. Oof, a 12 damage. 12 psychic damage. And the fact that that's not the end of far as damage goes. Because damage roll was a 9, rolling 2d8, so a 16 could be there. Plus my modifier. That's a 19 of possible damage that I can inflict with the Shadow Blade. And it is Hexblade Curse now. So my proficiency bonus is added and they need to roll critical hit. The number needed is reduced by 1. And they have Booming Blade. So I mean, homies just messed up on all fronts. Finish him off. Later on, we'll get a condition where when they're cursed, and they die, a specter will appear where they died to aid us in the fight. So that's going to be super helpful for later on.
Walk in death.
Especially later on solo.
Wish I had a bag.
Yeah, a lot of packs here, a lot of camp supplies. Okay. Go ahead and turn this off. The other thing too is that we have advantage on our attack rolls when it's dim.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Have the imp come over here. Hide.
Don't want to think about
Okay.
why my eye is itching.
Open this up. We can see that they're all there, ready for if we were to go in through there, because you know that big thing fell. I don't think I have any fire arrows. We don't, but we got a candle. So we'll drop this. We'll light it.
What a Kimball
Okay. We'll take our bow. We shall dip it in this.
Trick up my sleeve.
Dipped in fire. We can walk over here. Now with that, we're doing fire damage to an oil barrel. Oh, boom. Okay. That's what I mean by free heal and bless. So let's step out of that. Probably again to get rid of the burning, I think. I think it'll go away next time. Okay. That's fine. And then... Oh, that's unfortunate that it didn't cause him to also go boom. Or catch fire. None of these people are burning. It's unfortunate. And then our imp is still out of battle. So we can actually go invisible. Fly over here. And like for example, this guy is a little bit of a threat. 11 out of 32 health. That guy's only got 1 health. Shouldn't be that bad. This one can be a threat as well, but this one is the bigger threat. This one and this Sefri. So for this one, go ahead and boom, critical saved on that. Do it again, and then we'll fly right up to this one.
Survival is all that matters.
And for us, we shall remain tucked away in this little corner so we don't get damage. I'm gonna try doing all kinds of damage over here. 1 HP in a dream. Okay. I think my bow is still dipped in fire. It is not. Okay. So, for what we got here, this guy's 1 HP. We can come over here, and I think I can get. Well, actually, let's go ahead and we have some water. We'll split it. 1 jug. Go ahead and drop. Boom. Goes ahead and puts out that fire at least. Come on here. Let's do it again. Go ahead and split. Drop. Okay. We don't have any more fire on here. So we're free to just walk up. We can either hit her. Well, let's hex first. Let's go ahead and hex the strength. Or we should do dexterity for this person. Roll 16 damage. Pop another berry. And we're blessed. Fortunate for them, for me as well, is that they triggered the door. And I think they have a lever on their side that they can pull. But actually that is my action. I should have left it. I don't, they do have one. Oh well. You guys keep closing this door. Okay. Heal up.
Don't waste a
Move.
step.
Okay. This is a little bit annoying because to unlock it, I have to hit it. I can't do anything. Okay. Let's see if they're smart enough to go ahead and try to unlock this door. No, they're not. They're just going to keep hitting it. Okay. So they're just some silly gooses. What kind of bonus action stuff can I do? I wonder if I can bonus action this thing to open it. Still have my main action to pop off. And still have enough to move to the side here. Pop a bless. Okay, this is good. Go ahead and shove. No. Pop a bless. Okay. Are you a swashbuckler? Well, he doesn't need to, I guess. Just over here, just... And let's walk right up to him. Sneak attacking without anything. Oh. Okay. I got this though, so enjoy. Okay. That got a little hairy at first. Just really annoying more so with the fact that the attacks that they were doing were closing the door and you needed to spend an action to be able to open that door. But our use of candles is really good. Glad I was able to find that bonus action attack. Another shovel. Let's send this to camp. Pick all of that up. are now severely encumbered. Send all this stuff to camp. Okay.
Anything of use?
What's that?
Okay. So with that, we've unlocked this door here that otherwise was inaccessible. We can continue through.
This place wasn't built for the living.
A couple chests here, which are going to be super helpful. Protection from good and evil, evil and good. Actually, go ahead and pop one of those on right now. Death and Resurrection. And then we have that door that's locked. And this one's not. The one that's not has the sarcophagus in the middle. Can we disarm it? It's gonna mess with this concentration. That's not.
Better be cautious.
Okay.
Wonder if the gods are watching.
So if we go over here, okay, I did. That's good. I'm gonna disarm this. Hopefully I can. I don't want to break concentration. Just a 10. Okay, good. Open it. This is, if I'm being honest, trash. So I'll pick up an unawares. The engraved key is nice. Okay.
Don't waste
We don't
a
need to
step.
worry about that.
What's in here?
A couple arrows, a couple stuff. Some of these have stuff. Another soul coin. Those sell decently well as the resurrection scrolls, so as a solo, that's always good to pick up. Now we can get out of here. That's probably the first time that's gone so smoothly, to be honest.
Let's move. Here we go.
That engraved key we just picked up. Then we got a bunch of skellies.
Armed scribes, but no sign of a struggle.
For the skellies, you gotta take off all their weapons.
No traps, please.
Make the fight easier. I don't remember this being locked.
I can crack that open.
Maybe I just don't get it. I don't remember this chest being locked. For just a regular ring? Okay. There's another one down there. And then another one on that side.
That's Jurgle, scribe of the dead. I didn't think anyone still worshipped him.
And the reason is that we're going to be fighting all of these guys, but because we've looted them, they won't have weapons to fight. They'll still cast spells and throw rocks and all that kind of stuff, but at least they won't have a dagger or another blade to hit you with. So go ahead and do that. Bless up. Go ahead and do this.
Oh, hells.
Initiate combat.
Just woke up.
Making me go a little bit to get him. Can I get this guy? Can't. I'm gonna hit this guy first. Rock a bless. And then I'm gonna hang out somewhere around here. Oh, I don't have my thing. That's why.
Come on. Can't stay idle.
Let's see what they got. Fog cloud. But this one. So it's gonna dash. We got another one over there. Dashing. I think I forgot to take off his stuff actually, so he still might have a dagger. Oh no, this guy had the thing. Yeah, I took everybody's stuff off. I think I had a staff. This guy had a dagger. Okay, so I'm in a fog cloud, which means I can't see. But for half, I can step out. Have my movement speed. Finish off this guy. You know what? I'll pop a curse on you. For funsies. And I'm still blessed. I still got. So the protection from evil and good is it protects us from aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead. These creatures have disadvantage on attack rolls, and I cannot be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them. So these things are undead. So that means that they'll have disadvantage when attacking us. At least on their attack roll. So they're less likely to hit. And just like that, it's gone. These. Gonna get in here. They're in their own silence. All they'll be doing is throwing rocks in. So who's concentrating on silence? You are. Okay. So I'll go ahead and hit you with this. I'll back up. Good. Opportunity attack, that one's gone. Okay, now we're down to 2. So for this guy, we can boom and blade again. We can step back over here. Get some bless on. He gets that thunder damage. He's got 13. Oh, because you're immune. Oh. You know, one of the things that I totally forgot was that while you are in this silenced bubble, So for example, this guy, he's silenced, right? They end up being immune to thunder damage. It's just one of the byproducts of that. It's a little annoying, but not too bad. Worked out. So this guy's the one concentrating on silence, so we're able to hit the other guy. Okay, that was a big hit on that one. That was a good old 14 damage for that one. They only got like 13 health, so. And let's let the other one come to us. Okay, we'll go ahead and it's a repeat. 21 damage that time. Nutty. Okay.
A lot of effort to hide one sarcophagus.
Well, let's wake up Withers.
So he has spoken, and so thou standest before me. Right, as always. What a curious way to awaken. Now, I have a question for thee. What is the worth of a single mortal's life?
So he has spoken. What are you talking about?
An arbiter of certain matters. But that is not important now. Wilt thou answer my question? So, I ask again, what is the worth of a single mortal life?
Live on service to like it.
What an imbalance. Very well. I am satisfied. We have met, and I know thy face. We will see each other again at the proper time and place. Farewell.
Farewell. Okay. And we have another inspel. Send this to camp. Now we'll pick this up. Allows us to speak with dead. Over here. There's a book.
Forbidden knowledge, without a doubt.
This book is far lighter than it should be with such a massive log.
I got Warlock, Charisma, lower difficulty class, hit it with a little guidance, since we're through with the aberration stuff.
The tome does not take kindly to your tempering. A feeling like pins and needles lingers under your skin, pricking
Okay, well.
and prodding.
Let's just bonk it open then.
As the lock opens, a loose page comes with it. Magic pulses from the parchment. What was once script is now an obliterated scrawl. You have a sense these are names, a list. But of what? Gods. These are the names of gods.
These are the names
once
of
lost,
gods.
but now restored after the Second Sundering. The last three names in this book sit close together, but are so devastated by the scrawl as to be unreadable. Entire pantheons have dwindled and been reborn, silently recorded by this book.
We got the rate of enfeeblement. And the tier. I think that's it. So now we have withers. '20 armor class. It's good. Is this adding my dex modifier? Yeah, it's a 15 plus 2.
Nothing but dirt.
Somewhere around here. There it is. Then there's another chest over there. Okay. Take this. I don't know if I fought the brains already. I can't remember if I did that earlier. Let's go take a look. Yeah, I must have already since I did all of that. Okay. From here. Let's go sell all the stuff that we've been picking up. Got quite a bit of stuff here. Add this to wares. Remove from wares and add this to wares. We need to keep one dagger for a quest later. Add all these soul coins to wares. Okay, I think we're good. And we'll finish up some loose quests around here. We already got our gruel, I believe.
I should speak up.
Actually.
You've had your share.
Yeah, we did. Okay, Speak to Auntie Ethel.
Hello, Petal. Need anything?
Let me see your wares. Add everything. Let's pick up this. Pick up this. Always good to just pick up an invis potion anyway. I don't think I'm gonna be needing my strength pots, so I think that's it for now. Anything else we should add? Add this stuff. Add this stuff. Add Camaro's locket. Add this. It's funny that I can say sell Gale Severed Hand for 1 gold. Even in death, you're not worth that much, Gale. Okay. A little bunch of stuff.
Take care now.
Cleared our. We still have a bunch of stuff for sale at camp.
Don't be grumpy, Roland. We'll get this.
Can probably pick up some of those things.
There are important matters to discuss.
Okay, creepy. All of this good stuff that we've picked up. All of that. Okay, great. We're pretty encumbered, but where we're at, we are right.
I think I'd make a fine teacher, or a baker, or a butcher.
Right by the trader,
Sure, blood excites me.
so we can just talk to him.
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. If you need to replace any gear, just ask. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel.
Let me see your wares. He's got a decent amount. This is all just sells for like pretty low stuff. We can pick up a better shield here, like the safeguard shield gives us a +1 to our saving throws. Could be nice. Now we'll equip that, sell this. Think we're good?
Hells take me. What I wouldn't do for better tools. We're exposed now.
Now I can go ahead and here figure this out.
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way!
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Your mind wanders. If the crossbow bolt shot through her mouth, would she taste the metal before she died?
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with.
That's crazy. We don't really need her, so just let her.
Doesn't even matter if you kill me. I'm chosen by the absolute I am.
Let her do what she want to do.
Here it comes, you little beast.
Well, bam. How do you walk away right before she even does? This is what she's gonna do. Kinda crazy. In any case, we've done that. think we've spoken with him
Leave
already.
me alone.
Yep, we have. Let's go up there. Talk to Zevlor.
I heard what happened. Thank you for protecting the child. If the druids are this far gone, then it's not just goblins we have to fear. So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it?
Can you delay the ritual? You have to resist.
No, the druids are too powerful. We can't stand against them all. It's Korga's influence. Without her twisting things, I believe the druids might see sense.
Then why don't you get rid of
A
her?
low thought. But I'd be lying if I said I hadn't considered it. But the druids would slaughter us. We'd have to get close to Korga, within striking distance. I can't manage that. But they've already let you pass once.
What's it worth to you?
To get these people to Baldur's Gate? Everything. I'm still hoping Korga can be swayed from this madness. But if not, leaders need to make tough decisions. We do what we must.
No, sir. But if there's a clear path past those goblins, they'll find it.
Yes. Of
Go up here. Talk to Ramira Lacrissa.
Used to think the goblins would kill us the second we set foot outside. But after hearing what you did at the gate, well, I still think they'll kill us. But at least we can put up a fight.
Fight and win.
There's optimism and then there's stupid, hun. Plenty of us fell to monsters already. I don't see the rest of us lasting long out there. But if you're so sure we will, why not put a little gold on the line?
Sure, it's a bet.
Excellent. And since I ain't one to leave a debt unpaid, that means we're destined to meet in Baldur's Gate. Looking forward to it. So many
Okay.
ways to die.
With that, we can go to the Blighted Village. We'll go ahead and ignore these people here. But we shall go over here. What are my favorite items? A book. And we'll pick up this book, read it.
A wine bottle. A scholar with good taste, perhaps.
Again. The good thing though is that we now have a spot to put all our scrolls in a book nonetheless, which is great. Now we'll take this out of that. What do we have here? Camp supplies. Okay. This we can add to wares. Cool. picked up a bunch of stuff, just kind of cleaning some of the stuff out here. Making sure our inventory is neatly organized. Move away from that. Jump across. Keep going here. There's a couple things there, some bottles of wine. Empty burlap sacks. And we're in Walkie's Rest.
Smoke. Something's burning.
Hit the waypoint real quick. There's another good thing over here.
Something over there.
Good stuff. Okay. Add the spell to our book.
Key of the unsleeping eyes. Grant me the might to carry this burden. Grant me the faith to face darkness without fear.
What's happening
A
here?
massacre. Drow and goblins slaughtered the lot. Please, just leave me be.
Okay. We
I hear
can
shouting. Someone
loot
needs help.
everything. We can loot everything once we're done here. Yeah, time sensitive. Quest happening right now. Okay, that's nice. So that doesn't happen. Shrink of fire resistance. Go in here. We shall move this just slightly. Move this. Can we jump up here at all? Nope. So we'll move this over here. Jump on top of the boxes. Jump over here. And we're through. This is another shortcut. So here it turns into turn-based mode.
I'm trapped! Someone open this door!
A little gimmicky sometimes because
Let's move quickly.
some of the
before
stuff
whole
can
place
like
collapses.
burst on fire and like explode, dealing damage to you. And then to try to fix that, you sometimes, like for example, this is a blockage and you can't talk to her until you get rid of it. To get rid of it, you gotta damage it. In this case, it's immune to psychic. So my blade wouldn't have been doing too much. I got some good force damage stuff though. The thing is though, and what's happened to me a couple times, is that if you are attacking these things and accidentally you hit any of the people that are walking by, pretty bad. Everybody gets aggro on you. It's pretty bad. Let's talk to Benrin over here.
The fire! Hurry!
You try to do some investigation here. Got some guidance. Find some leverage.
I think that's it.
Get up, homie.
Thank you. Now, how the hell do we get out of here?
Come on.
Right. I'll try to keep up.
Okay. From here, we are in a turn base because of all the fire. The fire is going to very quickly start spreading this way. So what we want to do is open this up. But we've already spent our action. So we'll just stay right here. Fire is going to start spreading. You see how it's a lot more encroached into the rug. We'll do one of these. I'll pop this open. We'll have Benrin just kind of walk right through it. That'll take him out of turn base. He'll be doing whatever he wants to do now.
Up and ready.
Get ourselves out of turn base. There's some stuff here. Go check it out. We got the elixir. So there's fire everywhere, but because we have that, we can't be burned. So at least with that, we can come up to the chest here, lockpick it. That's a 20. Yikes. Let's try it again. One more time. A 26. Nice. Fantastic. That up. There's another chest over here with some money. And I think that's it.
Let's see what
Walk
this
away. With the elixir, we're not getting any fire damage at all. This is great. And then down here, there's a bunch of camp supplies just all over the place, really. Pork coin, whole chicken, another whole chicken, some cut up ham, pig head. Fish head, fish fillet, not a fish head, just a regular fish. This is a fish head though. Some sausage links right there, some more sausage, some ham, bucket of fish. Come over here and pick up some good stuff too. Butter rolls. Some butter buns, more butter buns, some bagels, and some sourdough. There's more stuff over here, boiled potatoes, onion, regular potato. It looks like a zucchini to me. Garlic. Some more potatoes. And I think that's it. There's like a meal on the bar over here. Right here.
Always room for more.
Potato porridge. Some beer. All these are more wines. More wines. It's going to be exciting to try to come here and do the get a lot of supplies for the drunken monk subclass, that's gonna be really cool. There's a lot of stuff. So, but essentially for that drunken monk, you need to be inebriated to have the bonus. So you need to be drinking wine and beer during combat to be able to have that. You withgo the negative consequences of drinking any of that. But when you're punching someone, they can get drunk off the punch, and then they assume all of the negative consequences that comes with being drunk. So, pretty neat. I'm excited to eventually get into that. Okay, let's go through. Come out here. Talk to Counselor Floric.
Fresh air. At last. Your training serves you well, child of Gith. I'm in your debt.
Counselor, are you all right?
It takes more than mere fire to break me, Yuva. Now listen close, Fist. Duty calls. Drow have taken Grand Duke Alder Ravengard westward, if my eyes and ears can be believed. Gauntlet, report to the man and send for reinforcements. We must find the Duke.
On your command, Counselor.
The rest of you, count the dead. Take word of their sacrifice to this city. And you, Githyanki, I must ask again for your aid. Please,
Man doing
rescue
a mean
Ravengard
bucket
from his
job
drow
over.
captors. The council will reward you for your effort. May I trust you'll see it through?
I do. Go no fealty to the nobles
It
of
is
this
not
world.
fealty, I ask. Merely a great favor on behalf of my city. Grand Duke Ravengard is the invisible force holding Baldur's Gate together. Without him, the city faces collapse. In fact, I fear that may have been the intention of those who abducted him.
Okay. You got others at
By the
command,
time
though.
aid arrives, it might be too late. You've the heart of a dragon and the will of a hero. Tell me I can count on you.
Okay, I'll do it.
Thank you. And should your courage falter, remember the Duke's generosity. Go. You should pick up the Drow trail with ease. I will seek reinforcements and join you when I can. Fist, to work.
Okay. The Jolt shooter's just overall pretty good. I don't know if it's going to be as much damage. Yeah. Deals lightning charges, and then when you have the lightning charges, you deal 1 additional lightning damage. Or actually, when you get 5 charges, then you deal an additional 1d8 damage and consume the charges. So. That. Let's go over here. See if we can. Nope. I guess not.
Surprised this hay hasn't gone up in flames yet.
Okay. Let's do our little trick.
Good idea. I think something's moving around in there.
Okay. Perceive successfully. Let's go ahead and preemptively crouch.
Shadow. A knife in the dark.
Jump. Jump. And we don't have to deal with messing with him at all. Easy peasy. Go down here. There's a couple things.
On my way.
Funny enough, though, this can be a weapon. The club. So I think for ultimate memes, that would be my weapon of choice for the monk. Because it's a club. Clubs are monk weapons. For that drunken monk, just whacking people with a fucking salami is amazing. Okay, we got the key.
What's inside?
Pop this open.
A cheap trick.
I just want the waypoint. Okay, waypoint discovered. This is a Xantherum, so it's gonna be a lady over here. A bunch of people. There'll be a little like hostile, not necessarily like want to fight you situation, but definitely a what the heck are you doing in my what are you doing in my swamp sort of situation. But once you talk them down, then you'll be able to trade with them. There's a quest associated with them as well. Generally pretty good stuff though. One of their weapons is a really good bow for any bow user. This jolt shooter is pretty good if you're doing a whole lightning charge build, which you can. But that bow is just too good. It's Titan string bow. Okay, let's do a drow again. Swap over to our usual stuff. Actually, let's do this whole thing over again. We get the mark of the shapeshifter. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm right back. Just had to go get a lozenge. My throat was feeling a little dry. Okay. So with that, we have Mark of the Shapeshifter. We can swap back to our normal helmet. We swap back to our normal rings, but we still have this buff that as long as we're shapeshifted, we'll have 1d4 bonus to all checks. So it's just good to have. It's a nice to have. And we shapeshifted because of this.
Shove out the claw! Drow coming through!
Well, that's it. No, nothing. Just because you're a drow, you can just walk right in. Good stuff. Cutscene.
voice is irresistible. You recognize the overwhelming authority that you've used on others, only infinitely stronger. Your vision clouds, leaving you in a dark, featureless shadowscape, nothingness in every direction.